Our next guest is a talented actor you know from shows such as The Walking Dead and films such as Okja and Burning. He serves as executive producer and star of the Golden Globe award-winning film Minari, which is available everywhere now. Let's take a look.
데이빗, 우리가 그 stupid stick 썼어? 어떻게 찾았어?
머리를 썼지.
머리를 썼지. 또. 무서워.
Please welcome to the show, Steven Yeun. How are you, Steven?
Hey, good. Nice. Thanks for having me.
Hey, congratulations so much on the win. I assume it was both thrilling and a little disappointing not to all be able to celebrate together, but what was it like last night when you saw the victory?
It was really great to see Isaac give that really beautiful speech. And it's been a bittersweet entire press tour of this thing, but also, I probably haven't figured out what I feel about pandemic yet at this point.
I found, watching this film, I think it would have been an emotional experience during any time, but because it is so strongly about family and a time where it's hard for us to see family, I found this to be even more of an emotional experience to watch it during the pandemic.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I think, the feelings that went into making the film were, it felt like connection. It felt like, us being able to see each other a little clearer, and hopefully that's the thing that's happening.
You have two young children yourself, and I'm just wondering if your kids are aware what you do for their living. Have they ever seen you on TV? I mean, The Walking Dead isn't the most kid-friendly show.
No, they have not seen that. My kids are young. They're now going to be 4 and 2, and so they don't know what I do, but they occasionally see me pop up on a screen here and there, so they're just kind of confused about it. I think they just think I don't even know. They probably just think I'm floating around in like the internet all the time or something like that, and any screen I just like pop up. It's weird for them, I'm sure.
This film, you're so great in it. All the adults are great in it, but it would not have worked if these two child actors weren't so exceptional. Like, how lucky did you feel when you first found them? Because you must have known as also an executive producer in the film that it was sort of, I don't know, live or die on these performances.
Yeah, those kids are really wonderful. They're just so pure and they keep you honest. But I think, when we found them, they were just so locked in to the characters, and when we were filming, they were so honest that you can't mess up or else they'll call you out. They're kind of policing us all throughout the shoot, so they're aggressive, those guys.
You also had not just a Korean cast, but you had almost entirely a Korean crew. What was that experience like? Because obviously working in the States, that's probably pretty unique.
Well, it wasn't all Korean. It was the heads of departments were Korean, which were really cool to see, making sure that like the authenticity and like the shared experience was there. But what was really wonderful about it was our crew was pretty mixed. There was a lot of locals from Oklahoma where we shot. And I think the thing that really resonated with me at the end was there was this collective sense of ownership, that it wasn't just like this Korean film. It was really just this like beautiful film about family and togetherness, regardless of where you come from. And so that was really nice.
I know, I'm wondering, your parents, obviously, because of this difficult year, haven't been able to see your kids much. How have your parents been in this sort of Zoom existence that a lot of grandparents are going through?
I don't know if your parents do this, but like, are they like, they're like cracked out for pictures?
Yeah.
They're like, give me the pictures. Like they'll text us like every couple of days, like, hey, like we haven't gotten pictures in a while. Can you just lend us some? It feels very off sometimes, but I regularly get, we live just to see these photos. So we try to photo dump them every couple of days.
Yeah, we've done this thing where we have sort of a shared photo album. And so my parents have that on their phone, and yet I'll say, did you see the new pictures? And they'll say, no. And I'll say, well, you gotta look, or else we're gonna take you off the shared album.
I don't think the shared thing would work with us.
Yeah.
It required too much navigation, so we just photo dumps.
That's way smarter. I heard a story about your mother, and I guess maybe it was a high school production. You were in a school play, and her feedback was that you were not very good. Is that true?
Oh, I mean, that's like, I think that's most of them. No, it was a college production, and then I remember I was like, Mom, what did you think? I just finished, and it was like, it was a liberating moment for me because I was up on stage kind of for the first time. And I was like, what'd you think? She's like, it was okay. And like, I've just been trying to find my mom's approval my whole professional career. So I'll get there someday.
Now, what did she think of this film? She must have liked this.
No, she loved it. I think for her, you know, all Korean moms and maybe all mothers are the backbone and the unseen, you know, powerful strength. And so for her, me playing my dad or only being able to play my dad, I'm sure she was like, I wish I had a daughter that could play me. It would be more liberating. My
That's
poor
very
mom.
fair. I didn't even think about that. Well, the actress who played the mother was also exceptional. So she'd be
Incredible.
very
Yes.
happy with that. Hey, thanks so much for being here. Congrats on the win last night. Just a delight.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Minari is available everywhere now.